As the NFL postseason intensifies and the margin for error shrinks to almost nothing, every injury report becomes a critical piece of the puzzle. Ahead of the highly anticipated divisional round matchups, one development has caught the attention of fans, analysts, and league insiders alike. Quarterback Sam Darnold has been officially added to the injury report just days before his team prepares to take the field. While injuries are nothing new in professional football, timing is everything in the playoffs. With Super Bowl dreams on the line, even a minor physical issue can influence game plans, betting odds, and locker room confidence. Darnold's appearance on the injury list has therefore sparked widespread discussion about what it could mean, not only for the upcoming game but for his team's postseason future. Understanding the injury report entry. According to team disclosures, Sam Darnold was listed on the injury report with a physical concern that emerged late in the practice week. Though the injury has not been described as season-ending or immediately severe, its presence alone raises questions. In the NFL, injury reports are carefully scrutinized, as teams are required to disclose accurate information under league rules designed to ensure competitive integrity. Darnold's listing suggests that he experienced discomfort or limitations significant enough to affect his practice participation. Whether it involves soreness, a strain, or precautionary monitoring, the coaching staff deemed it necessary to inform the league and the public. What makes this situation more complex is the stage of the season. During the divisional round, there are no easy games, and preparation time is already compressed. Any disruption, especially involving the quarterback position, can alter momentum. Sam Darnold's journey to this moment. To understand why this injury news matters, it's important to look at Sam Darnold's broader journey. Once a highly touted draft prospect, Darnold's career has been defined by resilience, reinvention, and persistence. Over the years, he has faced changing systems, coaching transitions, and intense public scrutiny. This season, however, Darnold managed to stabilize his performance and contribute meaningfully to his team's success. His command of the offense, decision-making under pressure, and ability to extend plays made him a valuable asset during the regular season. While not always flashy, his consistency helped his team secure a playoff berth. Now, with the postseason underway, Darnold stands at one of the most important crossroads of his professional career. A strong playoff performance could reshape perceptions and influence his long-term future in the league. Why quarterback health is critical in the playoffs. In playoff football, the quarterback position carries an even heavier burden than usual. Unlike the regular season, there is no room to work through injuries over time. One loss ends the season. Quarterbacks are not only responsible for executing plays but also for setting the emotional tone of the team. They must read defenses, make split-second decisions, handle pressure, and maintain leadership in high-stress moments. Even a minor injury, such as limited mobility or reduced throwing comfort, can have outsized effects. For Sam Darnold, being listed on the injury report could mean adjustments to the offensive game plan. Coaches may reduce designed rollouts, emphasize quicker passes, or rely more heavily on the running game to protect him. Coaching staff response and strategy. The coaching staff has publicly maintained a calm and measured tone regarding Darnold's injury status. In typical playoff fashion, details remain limited. However, behind the scenes, preparation likely includes multiple contingency plans. Backup quarterbacks have been receiving increased practice reps, ensuring they are ready if called upon. Offensive coordinators may be developing alternative scripts tailored to different scenarios, whether Darnold plays at full strength, at limited capacity, or not at all. This type of preparation is standard in the postseason, but the presence of a quarterback injury amplifies the importance of flexibility and communication. Locker room impact and team morale. Inside the locker room, the addition of a starting quarterback to the injury report can have mixed effects. On one hand, it can create concern and uncertainty. On the other, it often rallies teammates around a shared sense of urgency. Veteran players understand that playoff football demands collective responsibility. Offensive linemen may feel increased motivation to provide elite protection. Skill position players may focus even more on route precision and ball security. Defenders may aim to generate extra turnovers to ease the offensive burden. Darnold himself is known for his professional demeanor, and his approach during this period likely emphasizes preparation and mental readiness. Leadership during adversity is often remembered long after the season ends. Historical context. Injuries and playoff outcomes. NFL history is filled with examples of quarterbacks entering playoff games with injury concerns. Some have overcome limitations to deliver iconic performances, while others have seen their teams struggle due to reduced effectiveness. What separates successful outcomes from disappointing ones is often preparation and adaptability. Teams that adjust their strategies to fit the quarterback's condition tend to fare better than those that attempt to stick rigidly to their original plans. For Sam Darnold's team, the lesson is clear: acknowledge the situation, prepare thoroughly, and execute with discipline. Media reaction and fan speculation. As soon as the injury report was released, media outlets and fans began speculating. Sports talk shows debated whether the injury was serious or merely precautionary. Social media platforms buzzed with theories ranging from strategic gamesmanship to legitimate concern. This level of attention is part of the playoff atmosphere. Every detail is magnified, and narratives can evolve quickly. However, experienced players and coaches are accustomed to blocking out noise and focusing on preparation. What this means for the divisional round matchup. From a tactical standpoint, opposing teams will undoubtedly monitor Darnold's status closely. Defensive coordinators may test his mobility early, applying pressure to see how he responds. Blitz packages, disguised coverages, and physical play could be used to challenge him. At the same time, Darnold's team will likely emphasize balance and efficiency. Sustained drives, controlled tempo, and smart situational football could help neutralize any physical limitations. The divisional round is often where stars are made, and where resilience defines legacies. Long-term implications beyond this game. Beyond the immediate playoff implications, this injury situation could also influence Darnold's future. Playoff performances carry significant weight in contract discussions and organizational evaluations. If Darnold manages to perform effectively despite injury concerns, it could enhance his reputation as a dependable and tough competitor. Conversely, if the injury limits his play or sidelines him, questions may arise about durability and long-term planning. However, football careers are rarely defined by a single moment. What matters most is how players respond to adversity over time. Medical perspective. Managing injuries at this stage. At this point in the season, players are rarely 100% healthy. Medical staffs focus on pain management, mobility, and recovery efficiency. Treatment plans often include limited practice workloads, specialized therapy, and constant monitoring. The goal is not perfection but functionality. If Sam Darnold can operate the offense effectively and safely, medical teams will support his participation. Player safety, however, remains a top priority. Final thoughts. A defining moment approaches. As kickoff approaches, the spotlight remains firmly on Sam Darnold and his injury status. Whether he takes the field at full strength or faces limitations, the situation underscores the unforgiving nature of playoff football. The divisional round is about execution, resilience, and adaptability. For Darnold and his team, this moment represents both a challenge and an opportunity to prove that preparation and belief can overcome uncertainty. One way or another, the story will soon shift from speculation to results on the field. And as always in the NFL playoffs, every snap will matter.